Hi guys, I'm your host Odessa Amaris, and welcome back to my channel. How you doing today, you beautiful souls? I'm doing fantastic. Today we are doing a tech talk video where I talk about a product that I recently got and whatnot. Usually I do an unboxing in front of you guys, but this time around I decided to open it already and then test it out for a couple streams and a couple recordings and whatnot and see how I liked it. So because you guys have asked for a video on this product, whether it be Twitch, whether it be my social media pages, I am answering all your questions on this video, so that way if you guys end up asking about it, I can just link you to this video about it. So I have actually talked to several people about this microphone before I purchased this. I talked to some of my fellow streamers that already own this mic and whatnot, and they highly recommended this mic. The one that they had, it did not change colors, it just had the one color and whatnot. I asked them, could you change the colors with this one? They said no. But they do have one that changes colors, but it's gonna be a little bit more pricier. So this product, at this point in time, on Amazon is $119.99. So you're gonna, it's a little pricey. It is a little pricey, but you get what you paid for. Like, I've always stated this, the more expensive you get, the more expensive that the item is, the more probably the better quality it's going to have, and the more bells and whistles it's going to have. So, but yes, I talked to some people about it. They said it was a really good mic, and it's also good for multiple platforms, PC, PS4, and MAC as well, which even brings up the value even more. So, I don't know if you can get this anywhere else, but I got mine off of Amazon. So I will be doing a video for you guys to actually hear what the mic sounds like, and a little bit of a close-up and how it looks. So it does come with its own little stand, which I'll show you later on in the video. And it also comes with a little arm thing. So that way if you wanted to take it off of this version of its stand, you can screw it onto the arm that I have right now. And it's got a little piece, so that way you can transfer it to that, which is great. And obviously it comes with its own personal plug-in and whatnot, so I am showing you what this is capable of right on screen right about now. So this product has multiple things that it can do and whatnot, which I absolutely love that this product has more functions than my previous mic. I still recommend my previous mic to you guys because of the fact that it is cheaper. It's a $50 to $30 mic. If you are starting off with something a little bit more, if you are on a budget, basically. So I love how this one has a lot more features and a volume setting to how much of the room that you actually want to be heard, or how much or how less you want it. That's also very helpful as well. It has multiple modes, as you can see on screen right now, which is fantastic. Absolutely love that. And it's got more, definitely different ranges and stuff like that as well. It's just, it overall just sounds really, really nice. I absolutely love it. I love the fact that it works with my other software that I have, like Voice Mod and whatnot. So it does work with Voice Mod. I was a bit worried. Usually when I get a product or whatever, sometimes it doesn't work with my other software, but this one does, and I'm super happy about that. So, yeah, so we're gonna jump into basically taking a look, a closer look at the mic of how it sounds, and a closer look of how it looks overall. And yeah, so You got to see what the price tag is, you got to see the side of the box up close, and you got to see a little bit of the back of the box as well, so you guys can see what this is capable of. So why don't we go into my office and take a look how this sounds and whatnot. So see you in a bit. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like when it's all set up and it's actually working and whatnot. As you can see, I could sit pretty far back and not have to worry about not being heard whatsoever. And as you can see, I don't have that casing over it. I don't have that arm over here with that disc. I still can't bring what it's called. I know you guys in the comment section will definitely tell me what it is. But yeah, I don't think it needs it. I don't. And if you do, they do sell these ones that are like this, that will sit on here, that you just slip on and whatnot and call it good. So if you want to, those are probably like a couple extra dollars or whatever. So how you just mute your mic is you just... And now you can hear me. So it's super easy to turn your mic on and off. I don't even have to have a mic turn off button for my stream deck anymore, because I could just easily just lightly tap it and away we go. So I can adjust it anywhere, and the usual space that I have it is right about here is where I usually have it for my videos and whatnot. So like I said, I could turn it either way I want to and whatnot, but usually I have it right about here. And I don't have to worry about hitting it anymore. Where my previous mic, it had to be really up close to my mouth in order for you to hear me. And I could still get really close to it and do my ASMR stuff or whatever if I choose to and whatnot, but I don't have to. And whereas before, I had to yell a little bit. I really had to also project and all that with my other mic. And I'm still trying to not do that so much with this mic, especially when I work in the evening and my husband is sleeping and whatnot. So, but yeah, that is pretty much what the mic sounds like. And like I said, I hardly had to do any settings and whatnot. It is going through Voice Mod, which is an application that I have, which allows me to change my voice to
all sorts of things, which you guys have heard on my stream, if you guys have been a part of my streams, and all that.
So it is going through a second software, so you guys can mess around on stream with my voice, or if I choose to record something with a voice editor and whatnot, you know, it has that capability. So it is going through another software, so that way that software can work. And I think that they have their own personal settings as well. I haven't messed with anything on Streamlabs whatsoever setting-wise, which is fantastic. And then, like I said, they have this little volume thing right here. So if I wanted to like increase it or decrease it, I can do that right here and all that and not have to worry about it. So it's really nice, and I don't have to worry about messing with my game audio anymore because it's all right here. And then of course the other notches that we have on here, you can definitely hear, you can definitely hear the difference in quality and all that sounding way different and everything else just by a touch of a frickin' knob. And that's pretty much it. So, but yeah, so that is the new mic that I recently got. I hope you will enjoy the last bit of the video of me panning around it and whatnot, and then we will close it out. So we'll see you here in a sec so you guys can get a better look at it. See you in a bit. Alright, so this is the mic up close and whatnot. So now you can see all the little knobs up top there for that one, and then the little knob right here for you guys. So there's that, and you can just see it slowly changing colors as it goes. This is the top half of the mic, so you can see the microphone on and off switch. And there is its old stand. This is the microphone stand that it came with and whatnot. It's super heavy duty and whatnot, so if you wanted it to sit on your desk like that, then you could. So, and then it came with this arm right here, its own personal arm. So, but yeah, that is what the mic looks like up close, along with my LED KDA keyboard. So one of these days I'll do a setup review and whatnot, so you guys can see what my setup looks like, but I'm not done yet with my setup. Once I'm done with that, we'll go from there. So alright, final thoughts. Well, I've been working with it for about 2 months and I absolutely love it. It doesn't catch my PS4 fan, but neither did my other one once I messed around with more of the settings and whatnot. But it is expensive. I will say that. If you want the red one, I think it's a little bit less. It's just plain old red. But this one is a little bit more spendy. It is worth the amount that it is, for sure, and on top of that, it works with multiple platforms and whatnot. PC, PlayStation, which I absolutely love. I really, really do love that. I love the fact that it's matching all of my LED stuff that I have, from my KDA keyboard to my lights above me, and of course to my ring light as well. I absolutely love that. I've always been a fan of LEDs ever since they came out, and I've always been fascinated with it. It makes the stream look more, I don't know, interesting. It doesn't look like a plain old microphone. So if you don't want to have it on your screen or whatever, you can always resort to putting it on your desk and whatnot. But I like the fact that I can have it in my videos and it looks really, really nice. I love how easy it is to set up. All I had to do really was do an update on my computer, and it went smoothly after that. I just plugged it in and it hooked up to my Streamlabs, and away it went. I was so happy. And then it's got specific settings, way more settings than the previous mic that I had. So I do recommend this mic, and I do recommend the previous mic that I also did a video on as well. So if you are looking for a startup setup, go to my previous video of my thoughts on my previous microphone. That one's, like I said, about $30 to $50, I want to say. So regardless, you're gonna spend a little bit of extra money on a mic. You really are. The more you spend, the better the quality, and the more bells and whistles it's going to have, obviously. So, but yeah, for $100 and something, this is a good mic, and it's very appealing to watch, and it's very appealing to see on stream. I'm so glad and thankful to everybody who recommended this mic to me, and that I got to talk to and whatnot. I'm so sorry if I don't remember exactly who had the mic, because I follow a lot of people and whatnot. But if you do see this video and whatnot, thank you so much for sitting down with me and talking about this mic, because I had it on my wish list for a while, but I wasn't sure if it was worth the money. So I'm so glad those people were able to sit me down and talk about it whether it be on their stream or whether it be off stream. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever switch to a different mic unless something happens to it. Maybe I might buy it again. If something happens to it, I'll probably end up just buying it again because of the fact that I love my LEDs. I really do. I love the aesthetic. I love how pretty it looks. I don't know if it makes it look professional or whatever, but even as the channel grows older and whatnot, and LEDs become out of style, I don't care. I will still use my LED lights for recordings and stuff like that. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today's episode and whatnot, and my tech talk for now until I end up getting something else. I know a lot of you people are interested that want to see what my setup is and everything else, but I still have quite a few things to either replace, upgrade, or just overall get for my setup. So you guys will be getting a setup eventually because I hear a lot of you guys wanting that for some reason. But the next thing on my list to actually upgrade are going to be both of my monitors, because one monitor is technically broken. If I bump the cord just right, it's all weird looking and whatnot, and one of them is just kind of dark, and no matter how many times I turn it up, I die a lot in Dead by Daylight because of it. And then of course my computer, or my tower itself also needs a massive upgrade in itself because of the fact that it's old. I bought my computer like 6 years ago, I want to say. I did do a video on it when I actually got my computer, so I could be wrong on the date, but she's been through the ringer and back, and there are some things that she is having problems with running, and it's time for an upgrade. So once I get everything upgraded and whatnot, you will be getting a video of my entire setup and everything, along with each of the products that I recommend for you guys to use. So that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for coming to my tech talk today, and I hope that answered your guys' questions on what mic this is, because I know some of you during the live stream and during some of my photos that I have taken of this mic, you guys are like so fascinated with it and wanted to know what it is and how it works. So yeah, I hope that helps with you guys, and yeah, if you are interested in hanging out with us during the live stream and whatnot, I live stream on Twitch. I live stream every Monday. We do random game days. Thursdays we do horror game days, so I pick a random scary game to play, and the Saturdays, depending on if I don't have a drag show or an event going on, I do Dead by Daylight, and I get to play. Sometimes I'll play with you guys, or I'll just play with my best friend, but it's always a lot of fun. There's stream loot cards that you guys can play, and jump scares that you can do, all sorts of sound bites that you guys can do. You can even change my voice. There's so much you could do, and you can also catch Pokemon. I have some new stuff in the works of getting avatars to go across the bottom of my screen, so that way you guys can be represented and you guys can do boss fights and all sorts of stuff while I play my games. So yeah, like, we have so much fun. We talk about different topics, and we have just oodles and oodles of fun. We also have a Discord server where you guys can talk to the community. You can also sit and talk with me. You can meme it up. We have regular memes, 18 plus memes. We have D&D memes. We have drop your recipes and stuff like that. So if you have food recipes and whatnot, you can share those with everybody. I sometimes take a picture of the food that I'm working with, or I find a recipe online and I share it with you guys. We talk about all sorts of things. There's different rooms for different things. So if you are looking for people to game with, I also have a specific channel on the Discord server that you can use to game with other people and talk with on mic. as well. So much. And if you are looking for like the 3D print stuff that we do, or my cosplay stuff, or my drag king stuff, you can find that on Instagram, you can find that on TikTok, you can find pretty much anything on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, you name it, Twitter. I post it on that page underneath the same name, so you can find all of that in the lovely box down below, the description box, and it's in that lovely link tree. It's all in one spot for you guys, so you don't have to worry about clicking through a bunch of stuff. It's all in one spot right there for you. So that is it for today. I'm gonna try and get back into my Let's Plays again. I've been super busy, guys. I think once we get past con, which is actually this coming weekend and whatnot, I will not be streaming whatsoever because I have been hired once again to be their lovely photographer. And I'm super excited. This is like my fourth or third year in a row of actually doing photography for them, and I am super excited to see everybody's cosplay and take lots and lots of photos. If you are interested in seeing those photos, definitely follow the Facebook page because I post all of my photography stuff on the Facebook page, and I post a little bit on my Instagram because I take a lot of photos. But yeah, so once con is done, we'll be back in the swing of things, hopefully. And also this weekend, I will not be live streaming because of the fact that, well, I have a drag show. So things are really getting busy for me, and I'm trying to juggle everything at once. So don't worry, guys. I am taking care of myself and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys on the live stream or in the next thing that I decide to post. Without further ado, I'm your host, Odessa Amarie, signing out. Game on gamers, cosplay, and cosplayers. Be safe, everybody. I love you guys. Bye!